What's going on, guys? I like how the second you said that, Chaos, Final jumped in and Kitty jumped in, so it was kind of null. Wait, I'm watching you now. It's true. Um, I've been here a minute. Welcome here, Kitty. So, nice try, Chaos. I just don't talk when walking. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, final real car crash. Um, Today is going to be a bit different. I am not in the spirits right now. Um, so, yikes, me too. What the heck's going on, man? Yo, Juju, welcome in. Um, Welcome in finally, Kitty. Yep, welcome in. Why, you okay? I'm all right. I've definitely been shooken up. I mean, despite the funny things we've been doing in the Discord, I have not been feeling great the last day or so. It happened yesterday around 5 o'clock. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, the stream will be. Oh, music's louder than me. Okay. Um, the stream will be. As long as it's gonna be, we're gonna talk about a few things. Because there is a couple things we have to talk about coming up. So, yeah. That being said, we're gonna see how things are going. I just caught on thin ice. The curb effed up the steering on your car, or sorry, on your van or your truck. But yeah, Sean, a car crash. Why are you okay? Chaos. Yeah, I'm okay. Um, Vehicle okay. Van. My mom's car. I don't have the truck yet. Dude, what is happening to vehicles these days? Yeah. So, hope you're okay too. Final. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. There's some bad juju in the air right now, and not the juju in chat, bro. You juju, you're cool. The bad juju. You're the good juju, bro. um. So basically what had happened is Sunshine and I were involved in a. Yeah, I'm good. Are you guys good? Um, we had. We're okay. It's been shaken up. Yeah, it's. We were involved in a 6-car pileup. Um, and by the grace of God, we have minimal damage to the vehicle, and we are okay. Um, but it's knowing the weight of what could have happened. Other people were injured. Yeah, there were other people injured. Um, that's some final. That's it. Yeah, it was because. Chat. I'll give me a second to tell you kind of what happened. So essentially, we're driving down. We're driving down the, and if I need to adjust volumes, let me know, please. So we're driving down this road, and it's a two-way. So there's two, like someone's going this way, someone's going that way. So it's opposite directions, whatever. Volume's good. Music too loud. Okay, I'll turn it down a bit. Um, okay, so we're driving down. There's two lanes. We're going, typical traffic. The two-way, whatever. So what had happened is that as we were driving, okay, it started to freezing rain within 15 minutes. I had to go pick up Sunshine from her job, and so as I was picking her up, we were making a like how there's a clover leaf. You can go from an intersection, and instead of taking a right, they sometimes have that merge lane or whatever. We were taking that merge lane, and as we were taking that merge lane, there's a 60 zone that they have to go into. The oncoming traffic has to go into, so they go into a 60 kilometers an hour, and we have 100. But we passed the part where they have to stop for the 60, so now it's 100 100. So as we're driving, and it's the 100 100 on either side, I I see that there's a bunch of cars kind of you know stopped on the side of the road. I guess somebody had an accident previously. So they looked like those two cars were stopped on the side of the road, okay? And they were stopped on our oncoming side. So as they were stopped on our oncoming side, we were driving past them. And I don't know what happened to the first vehicle because there was two vehicles here. There was a car oncoming towards us, and for whatever reason they must have slammed on their brakes for something. I don't know what it was. I was paying attention to where I was driving. So they slammed on their brakes, and then from there the person in front of them had to slam on their brakes. Those two vehicles, whoever the first guy that slammed on his brakes smoked whoever that was. The second guy smoked him, and sounds good, Nextras. I'll read that more in a minute. So there's this third truck. This truck sees these two vehicles that have absolutely clobbered each other. He's going about 90 kilometers an hour or so, probably after braking, because it's slippery, freezing rain within 15 minutes of us driving, and it just got slick. Mind you, this is the first day we just put our winter tires on, was yesterday. So this just happened when we got our winter tires on, and we have studs and all-wheel drive. So without that, we probably wouldn't have survived. So I'll tell you what happened. So as this oncoming traffic was going towards these two vehicles that already had this altercation, this truck tries to slam on his brakes within the fractions of seconds that he has. He slams on the brakes, but because he does this, the vehicle does this, right? So he slams on the brakes, and it's a truck, so it's front heavy, so the back end wants to swing. His back end starts to swing, and as his back end swings, it smashes the back of the one the second vehicle that hit the first guy. As he smashes the rear end of this vehicle, he veers into our lane, and he barely stopped. He was still probably going around 85, 90, 70 at lowest kilometers an hour, while we're still going almost 100. So we're going almost max highway speeds at this. And as he glances off of the back of this vehicle, kind of like a rock skipping on the water, he glances into our lane, and for a fraction of a second, we just see headlights while we're going highway speeds. So I probably had about 5 meters to make a decision of whether or not we live or die. Because if I know for a fact, if we did not turn, I would be dead. And my wife would be seriously injured, if not also dead. So I cranked the wheel, and as I cranked the wheel, because it was slippery, the back end of my vehicle veered. So like I turn the wheel and it does this. And as it does this, he's still veering my way, and my back end's veering his way, so my back end gets clipped. No real damage to my back end. But his front is totaled. His front of his vehicle is totaled from smashing the other vehicle. But I can confirm that genuinely, guys, Sunshine and I would be dead if we did not make that turn as fast as possible. I don't even want to think about, things like putting a message in the Discord, whatever, having you guys deal with that. Wow, this is not the song for this. So yeah, it's been a really interesting day or so, trying to come to terms with that, because I mean there's so much that could have happened beyond just dying. So God is great, bless him for your life. Lives are spared, pretty much, yeah. Playing some MTG, so I'll be in and out of stream tonight, homie. Glad you're okay. Have a good stream. Sounds good, Nexters. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Much love. Yeah, so Dark's lightning reflexes saved our butts, possibly our lives. I mean, I guess ultimately I believe that by the grace of God we're still allowed to live. But you know what? Either way, we're still here. And it just kind of put things in perspective that, guys, life can change at any moment, at any time, very quickly. So I really hope that by hearing this, because this is real. This is real. We almost died yesterday. Um, then that's the truth. I'll say it one more time. We actually almost died yesterday. So if there's anything to take away from this, guys, I want you to know that life is short. Tell the people that you know that you need to tell. Tell them you love them. Tell them that that you care. Show them you care. Really, really understand that things can change in a blink of an eye. Every day you wake up is a blessing. So please, from somebody who just had death stare them in the face, please understand that. At least grasp it a little bit. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Glad you guys are okay. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. He turned onto the shoulder. He turned onto the shoulder of the highway fast enough to avoid the front of the truck. It was very, very close. Yeah, it was. All craziness aside, just notice how your mustache looks. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I hope it looks good. Haha, hey, welcome in. Yeah, thank you. Dark Sunshine, I appreciate y'all and the friends I made due to this stream. Much. Chaos, we very much appreciate you and how much you have shown the stream care and support on multiple levels. I genuinely this community, I couldn't do this without you guys. And Chaos, you're one of the pillars here. Despite all the craziness you bring, the chaos that you bring, it keeps things interesting and it makes for fun conversation. So we very much appreciate you as well. Much love out there, guys. I can't say that enough. This is why, guys, I'm going to be completely real with you for a second. I have been already. But I know that when you guys say and you make jokes like, oh, he's crying again, or he says thanks all the time. This is why. Because if I died tomorrow, right? And I could have said that yesterday. If I died tomorrow, I would want you guys to know how I feel. And yesterday, there was a chance of that happening. So I really want to make that abundantly clear that when I say thank you, it's with those thoughts in mind as well. So I don't want anything like that to go the things that you guys do to be unappreciated. You know what I mean? Whether it's the presence you guys have here, the chats that you guys do, the vibe you guys bring, let alone guys using your finances to support the stream and help us keep doing this. There's no other way but to acknowledge that as much as possible. So I just want to say again, thank you guys for being here, for being a support, for being as amazing as you are, and understanding when things like this do happen, that sometimes the fun has to take a quick back seat and we have to have a chat. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, because I'm not feeling great. And you guys understanding that and being okay with that it means something to me. And that's genuinely what I want this community to be, is a place where we can do that, despite what goes on in life. So thank you for being an amazing community that I can depend on. So thank you. Love you, buddy. You too, Sunshine. Glad you guys are okay. I appreciate that, man. We love you too, Final. Man, it's hard to really come to grips with the fact that actually happened. You know, and that we made it out physically unscathed. The car, not so much, but that I can actually have another stream, that we can do this again. You know, that almost didn't happen. Alexa, play Survival by Destiny Child. I don't know a Survivor. Oh, is that I don't know if I know what song that is. I probably do. I'm bad with names. You guys know this already. But yeah, so that's kind of the life update part. um, not taking it for granted and counting every blessing that you have moving forward. Um, because from here on out, this could have all not happened. You know, everything we're doing right now, and I can't get that out of my head. Um, so anyway, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna keep on surviving. I think I know what song that is. I don't want to play it just for the meme, but I think yeah, I'm gonna play it out. What was it? What song is that? What song is this? Oh, that one. Okay, that's funny. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of yeah. Like I said, that's the life update portion of what's going on. If we have to get back into it and talk about it for somebody who hasn't heard it, that's fine. I mean, whatever. It's not a touchy subject. It's just life. We almost died, and that's how it goes. That's how life goes sometimes. Um, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, we do have to have a talk about what's going on in 2026, how things are gonna look, as well as there's a trip coming up that we have on the 20th. We're leaving for Germany. Um, so as we're leaving for Germany, we are going to try and see if I can get streams to happen overseas on my phone. So I'm going to be using this when I go out there. I'm going to have this. It's called a monopod for those who don't know. Basically, you take one of these, you screw this on here, and then as you do so, you can have your phone propped on it like this, and you can walk around and whatever, and kind of look at stuff, yada yada yada, do what you do. It's the camera, so so I'm gonna bring this with me, and I'm hoping that we can get something going out there. I'm gonna try and get a SIM card for the 2 weeks that I'm there, so we have data and we can just stream from there. Because apparently a German phone plan is super super cheap, from what I understand. So, yeah. So we're gonna do something like that. Um, and then from there, what else are we gonna do? Yeah, there's VR chat content coming. Um, I'm very excited for that. I don't know exactly what they're all gonna look like, but I'm there for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone in Germany from the 20th to the 3rd of January. That's kind of the plan of what's going on. So with that, I need to figure out a few things for stream. And if there is anything in Germany that I can show you guys as far as like things like food or any items that you guys want to see or whatever, you can let me know in the Discord. If I manage to find them, I'll try and see if I can do something like that. I don't know if I will, but I mean I'm open to whatever, right? Porsche, please. If I can manage to stream going to the Porsche Museum again, that would be pretty sweet. Chat, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that if they like legally won't let me do that. Um but if I can legally stream the Porsche Museum and we go again, I can ask my father-in-law. He knows more than I do about that. And we can see. Prob's not allowed to pictures, but prob's not allowed, but you took pictures through the whole thing. I mean, I literally documented the whole dang experience through pictures. So I mean, I'm sure that there's some form of being able to like content create in there. There's got to be there. I can't see there's nobody that was mad at me last time, so. But I don't know. Maybe taking like prolonged video is different than that. I have no idea. So I'm hoping I can. I might just do it, and if I get caught, then I'll cut it. Then whatever. And I'll be like, okay, chat, I'll be live when we get out. Uh-oh. So I might do that. If you want to go to the Porsche Museum, you probably have to set that up now. And I don't know if it'll be open. Oh, yeah, true. It'll be winter. Yeah, it might not work. It might not work. If it's winter, yeah. Because, I mean, think about it. It's a summer car, right? Like, it's the whole place is built around a summer car. You know, it's not going to maybe necessarily be open, so... Yeah, whatever. We'll take a look. I'll do some asking around. I'll see if we can do something like that. But we'll do something. I know that there's going to be a lot of Christmas markets that are there. We're going to do a lot of looking around on that. There's going to be tons of fireworks, tons and tons and tons of fireworks. But they are inside a winter building. Yes, they are inside a building. Yes, they are inside a building for winter. But the thing is, they might shut it down for winter. They don't. I don't know. Maybe they do. I have no idea. I don't live there, you know, and I haven't looked that up. So, and knowing how much money Porsche makes, they may not. Maybe they wouldn't care about having a museum open at that time. You know, who knows? I have no idea. Maybe it'll be closed for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like it'll be closed for the Christmas break. I have no clue. So, honestly, just seeing all the German buildings and landscapes and nature would be dope. And you will see. That you will see. I will, if I can manage to get stream working, you will see that. But just keep in mind, if, you know, for the fact that I'm going to be streaming out in, in Germany, this means that there is going to be a time difference. Okay? There's going to be a time difference. I believe that, the time in which I would normally stream here would be, I think it's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. over there. So I would be screwing up my schedule over there if I were to stream normally. So I wouldn't really be enjoying anything out there, regardless. I'd be sleeping during the days, which would completely defeat the purpose of doing anything out there. So that means stream time for Germany specifically will change. So I'm going to try and see if I can line up something that won't be too terribly late for you guys. It might be right in the morning, you know, because right in the morning, I believe, is when it's a little bit later out here, but it's still manageable. So we'll see. Let's see. True, I had the chance to do Germany in college, but I didn't. Germany would have been cool, and I mean it is. I've been twice now. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Yeah, oh yeah, it's 2 a.m. for them now. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna try and see if I can somehow get a oh, I'm peeking like crazy. I'm gonna see if I can somehow get a what is it called? A proper schedule out there. And I'll try and work out something. I'll let you guys know. It'll be in either the schedule. No, it'll be in schedule and announcements in the Discord. Because I really want to show you guys Germany. I want to show you that beautiful country, and how just gorgeous it is. It's amazing. I want to share that so bad. All good, buddy. You'll be on vacation. Just stream when you can. I mean, yeah, I understand that, and I appreciate you saying that. It's just one of those things where it's like, I also want to be able to, you know, continue doing this and not, because there's a momentum to it, right? There's a momentum to streaming. You want to make sure that you keep up with everybody, and if we're just being completely honest, you know, you want to make sure that you're maintaining what you've made. That's what it is. That being said, I want to make sure that that I'm also continuing what I want to do and what I said I would do. So, honestly, just sharing pictures or videos in the Discord would appease us. I mean, yeah, true. I'm gonna try and do both. We'll see. I'll definitely show pictures in the Discord and in videos when I can. And I might even make a YouTube video about it. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. Guys, when it comes to Twitch, I'm flying by the seat of my pants, man. When it comes to content creation, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm trying stuff and seeing what sticks. That's genuinely just the truth of it. There's not always a plan. And I don't think people who create content always have a plan. And that's just how the plan is. Sometimes the plan is not having a plan. So we'll see. There's so much I want to do, as far as content is concerned, and variety content is what we do. So, I might make a video about it. I have no idea. So, we'll see how that goes. But, with that, I definitely will share stuff in the Discord. But, I kind of want to see the Mercedes Museum too. Not gonna lie, there's Mercedes out there as well. I will, dude. I'm gonna try and see if I can get on the Autobahn, and I can stream that, and we can show you how fast some of the cars are on the Autobahn, bro. That's a crazy place to be. I've only been on there twice, and every time I see a car that just, there was one car that I will say in particular, during winter. Oh shoot. Well, actually, it should be like +10 there. It should be like +10 there. Yeah, like no, winter in Germany, dude, is like there's like next to no snow, like ever. So it should be okay. And Sunshine could probably back me up on that. And if they're, because like I think they've only had winter like a handful of times from what my in-laws have said, as far as like what they've experienced. It rarely snows. Yeah, see, so yeah, we should be fine. If it also dumps down. Dude, yeah, no, I doubt it. And if it does, we'll get it on camera. BC type winter, that would suck, bro. If we had a BC type winter in Germany, bro, like from just getting there, I would genuinely be so sad. Beautiful country, lots of lovely people and hospitality. Jordan is correct. I would love to live there for a little while at least. Because I mean, like, it's currently -2 in Germany. Yeah, see, it's like nothing. Excuse me, but living there would be pretty cool for a little while. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is a BC winter. They get rain and not snow. Oh, that way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it'd be a BC-esque winter. Yeah, they get rain, a little bit of rain, but not much, from what I remember. It just gets cloudy lots. Dude, winter is weird here right now. Normally we have so much snow and blizzards, and it's just cold and windy. Yeah, it's been weird. The last little while has been very strange for this winter, and my camera's dead. It's been very weird. It's definitely been very weird. Okay, cool. That's Europe for you. Yeah, it's Europe is just nothing but rain. It's nothing but rain, but it's such a gorgeous continent. It's such a gorgeous continent. I would love to live in Europe for a little while, somewhere for just a little while, even if it's like 6 months, even if it's just 6 months. You know what I'm saying, or even 3. I would love that for just a little bit. But dude, I don't know. We gotta be focused here. Doing what we're doing here for the first little while. So that being said, we have to make sure that we're doing okay that way. But yeah, so like I said, it's not going to be an overly long stream today. I kind of want to just relax, get my head on straight, that kind of thing. From coming down from yesterday, because yesterday sucked. Like both Sunshine and I were just not in good spirits, and we're just not feeling it. And even today, it's been not great. Sunday though, this Sunday, chat, I have a really fun stream for you guys. I have a very fun stream for you guys. So Sunday we're gonna be having a lot of fun. Let's see. That's Europe for ya. Yeah, that's high on our bucket list. It is high on our bucket list. Monk sus? Monk sus. Who's Monk? Monk sus? Who? What do you mean? Monkey sus? Among Us. Oh, Among Us. Yeah, not today. Not today. Among Us. Yikes. Among Us. Amongst us. Amongst us. um. If we had the financial and job ability, we would want to move to Germany soon. Not soon. I mean, maybe you would, honey, but I'm pretty cozy here. Um, but maybe one day. Soon isn't maybe like within 10 years. At least live there like for 3 months or something. Let's see. Alexa, play One Day I Lived, or play One Republic I Lived. We did live. Dude, that was so freaking scary, dude. I have never, like I said, been that close to death at all. Well, actually, no. There was one other time, but this was worse. There was one other time. Among Us. What's happening Sunday, big boy? So we're gonna be. Should I spoil it, chat? Should I spoil the surprise? Too bad you don't have a dash cam to show us. If I had a dash cam, I would show you. I think that would be fun. Should I spoil the surprise, chat? You guys want the surprise for Sunday already? Should I spoil it? I thought you had a dash cam. No, I do not have a dash cam. I wish I had a dash cam. Yeah. As fancy as my car is, and I don't say that to say flex or whatever, because it's a 2023. As fancy as it is, it doesn't come with a friggin' dash cam. I think cars should come with dash cams these days. They should just come with dash cams. Spoil it? You guys want the spoil? Okay, so the surprise is you can buy a dash cam. Well, I know you can buy a dash cam, but I think it would be good if cars just came with it. Obviously, you can buy a dash cam. Of course you can. Do it? Okay. So essentially, Sunshine's not real. No, that's not the case. Jordan, the walk-on. So that being said, we are in your mind in the S&P, correct? Yes. The surprise is that we are going to play Space Marines. We're going to play Space Marines, but we're going to be playing with a really good buddy of mine who's you guys have known as Benjamite. We're going to be playing with him, and that's the cool part. It's fun. But that's not the surprise. The surprise is I am going to be dressed up fully as Santa Claus. So we're going to be playing Space Marines as Santa. And I have the full-on outfit, bro. I have the whole shebang. I got the beard. I got the glasses. I got the hat. I got the coat. I got the boots. I got everything. Oh yeah. So we're going to be. Oh, Santa made? No. You wish. You wish that happened. I got the cookies, bro. I got the cake. You know what I'm saying? I got it all. I got all the Santa stuff. So that's what we're doing. Sunshine Mrs. Claus, you got the gut. That's right. I do. Right there. Yeah, you do. That's right. That's right, baby. There was a Mrs. Claus outfit, and I asked Sunshine, and she had said, well, I mean, she's like, I'm not on stream enough to, like, use this. So, I mean, at the end of the day, she didn't want to do that. I, for one, did say we should get it, because it was only $10. But that being said, it's probably gone. Because the craziest part is, chat, I found this full-on Santa outfit. Full Santa outfit. I found it at the thrift store. Like, actually insane. Sunshine should come say hi then. You got the deer, though? No, Final, you can dress up as Rudolph for me, bro. You have the little red nose on there. We'll paint your cheeks a little bit red, too. So, yeah, we'll get you as Rudolph, bro. That'll work. I'll do that, hell yeah. I can be an elf? Bro, what if we did it where... Okay, hold on. I'm kind of entertaining this idea now. Yo, Final, what if you full-on dressed up? What if you full-on dressed up as Rudolph, bro, and you had, like, suspenders, too, and everything? Okay, you dressed up as Rudolph? Or even just, like a wool outfit or something. And we played Smash Bros. On stream, bro. What if we did that? It'd be Santa versus Rudolph, bro. What if we did that? I'm not even lying. I'd be down for that. I think that'd be hilarious. I'm gonna kick your freaking butt, Rudolph. I'm down. Okay, you gotta make sure that within, I would say, this next week, next week, have a Rudolph outfit ready. If you are actually serious about this, next week have a Rudolph outfit ready. We'll make it happen. We'll say for Wednesday we could do that for sure. Or we could do a Fight Night Friday, bro. Fight Night Friday, we could do that. A tale as old as time. I mean, it would work. Play King Dedede and whatever character looks like Rudolph. Oh, what character looks like Rudolph, bro? Rudolph versus Santa. I'm down. I'm genuinely down for this. Who would look like a freaking who would look like a. Yeah, I'll get the costume. Sick. Okay, yeah. Make it happen. If you can make it happen as soon as possible and get back to me, we'll make this happen. We'll do latest by Friday next week. So you have 1 week. You have 1 week and then we can make that happen. I'd be so down, dude. Oh, that's going to be so funny. I'm going to pull yours. I'm going to deck your halls, bub. Friday would work best. On Monday. Okay, sick. We could even have goals, bro, whether they're like channel points or bits, to where like the audience could sway us having like picking our characters to try and make either Rudolph or Santa win. We could do something like that. That'd be pretty funny. And have certain goals that could happen like that. That'd be hilarious. Chad, are we down for that? I think that'd be hilarious. That'd be so funny. The Christmas Smackdown, dude. Christmas Smackdown. Lucario looks most like Rudolph. So Dedede versus Lucario, is that an okay matchup? I feel like that's not a bad matchup. I also feel like it's not a good one. Wolf? That's not so much Rudolph. I know Wolf he's like a furry, but he's not like. Lucario looks more like a reindeer with like floppy antlers. You know what I'm saying? So that would be more or less what that would be. But, oh well. Oh well. My glasses are super dirty. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna. What time are we at? We're at 38 minutes. We're gonna go for probably an hour today, guys. Given everything that's been going on, I want to spend some time with my wife, and just kind of relax for the day. I'll be in the Discord. I'll be responding in the Discord. But I would like to be able to spend some time with my wife, and just relax for today, cause dang, bro, yesterday sucked. That being said, though, too, we're gonna have a butt ton of fun on Sunday. I'll tell you that. I am very excited for Sunday, cause that's the Santa Claus outfit as well. That's the Santa outfit. Do you guys want a sneak preview of the hat? I can put on the hat. Chad, you want to see me put on the hat? Just show you the quality of the outfit? I can put on the hat. I could do it. I love that freaking hat. I've had that hat for years. The hat just makes the ensemble. But yeah. So as far as VR chat content is concerned, any one of my IRL friends that lives near me, please say I, because I know Final is here. Sunshine, you're in chat. If there's anybody that is IRL that is near me, I have. If you guys want to join in on, there you are. If you ever want to join in on one of those VR chat streams, it's chaos. I do have this. So I have this here. I'll show you because I have my headset. I have my headset here. This thing's always hooked up. So I have mine. And then I also have a spare one. So if there's anybody IRL that I know that wants to join in on a stream like that, I have this spare one if you want to use it. So, that being said, let me know. I am down. Yeah, would you be down for that? I think you would really enjoy being in VR chat. I'm not gonna lie. Because there are so many... Dude, you want to rage bait people? Oh my... I would literally... I would make a video... of you trying to rage bait people. I wouldn't do it. I would watch you do it. Because I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't want to rage bait anybody. But I would totally watch you do that. Okay? Hold on. There we go. Rage bait them where? In VR chat, dude. You go to a public world, and I would just record and watch you rage bait people. Final is a good rage baiter. He is, dude. He is a good rage baiter, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you would be good at that. Because there's so many people that go in there that they're deskies. We call them deskies in VR chat. And they basically just go around. And you see, like, they're standing there like this. Hey. And then they'll try and rage bait you. But because they're a desktop user, you don't really, like, pay them any mind. You know that they're just trying to rage bait you. No, a lot of questies don't try and rage bait. We call these questies because they're questies. And then there's PC users, which is people like me because I have it all hooked up to my PC. So you can play like sounds and all kinds of stuff like that. There's very distinct things in VR chat. There's a lot of different roles and that kind of thing. Also, Final, if you genuinely just wanted to buy this headset, you could. I don't need it. If it's something you can enjoy, you can try it for a little while. But if you want to buy it, you can. It is technically for sale. To people around me. I'm not gonna ship it anywhere. But wow, we have groups. Shake my head. What am I considered as in VR chat? Like, what do you mean? It's like as far as like a role? A role? I mean, technically, you're a deskie because you play on desktop. And there's that corporate dark for only $19.95. Although this for $19.95 would be an actual steal. You would basically be making it out like a friggin' bandit, dude. But yeah. Yeah, this would be estimated delivery December 11th. Order has been placed for what? For what? Thursday? Oh, for the costume? December 11th? Okay, hold on. For Rudolph? Okay. December 11th. Bro, estimated delivery December 11th is crazy. That's the day before. That's the day before is insane. That's so funny. Here, I'm gonna get my Christmas hat, bro. No Prime. He probably does have Prime. That's the fastest I could get it. I think Final does have Prime, if I remember correctly. Hang on. I'm gonna get my hat. I'll be right back. There we go. This is the hat. It's like the actual Santa Claus hat, bro. We got it. Let's see. Fast as I could get it. That's with Prime. Dude, my Prime's like 2 to 3 days. Everything else closest is December 20th. Ugh. But yeah, Canada Canada sucks. You gotta remember, everything takes longer. You know what? Everything does take longer, dude. Everything does take longer, especially when they have that freaking strike. There's been so many like Canada Post strikes, bro, that like nothing gets sent like anywhere, and it's so sad because you try and get your stuff, and it just nothing but problems. Nothing but problems. I'm trying to get this so that this is not like invisible to the camera. There we go. But yeah. So. But cool. We have it ordered. It's all good. We're ready to go on that. And bro, I'm Smash Bros. We haven't played Smash Bros on stream for a long time. Long time. Yo, Thomas. Welcome in. Everything and everyone takes longer in Canada. Not everyone. Not everyone. I'll tell you that right now. Maybe driving. But also I've heard driving sucks in the States too. People are just dumb when it comes to driving, dude. I could complain about that for so long. I think people, dude, when they drive, they teach you, bro, that everyone else is an idiot on the road except for you because that's how you have to drive. I think I drive like that because that's what happens. What is that title? Oh yeah, Thomas. I haven't told you. I legitimately almost died yesterday. Yep. So did Sunshine. We almost died yesterday. So that being said, I can tell you the story again in a second, but is Canada goose mail? Basically, Canada goose mail is great. Traffic wasn't bad here in Nevada, but then California moved here and she's got bad. Yeah. So pretty much what happened was is that we were involved in a like a 6-car pileup, and my car it's okay. There's literally minimal damage. But there came a point where, long story short, there was a vehicle that we were both going highway speeds. He was going probably about anywhere from 70 to 90. We were going about almost 100. And as he hit a car in front of him, he slammed into the back of another car. As he slammed into that car, he veered off into our lane, so he glanced off into our lane. And as he glanced into our lane, he was, like I said, going anywhere from 70 to 90, and we were going 100. So that would have been, estimated 160 kilometer to 180 kilometer hour crash if we did not turn the wheel. I had about 4 or 5 meters to make that decision, which was no time at all. And so we got our back end clipped. But if I know for a fact that if I did not turn my wheel at that point, we would have died. Or at the very minimum, gotten into a very, very, very serious car accident. Where we would have sustained multiple lifelong injuries. It was basically looking at the face of death. It was not good. It was not good. How was the other guy who was speeding? Nobody was speeding. That's the thing. This is all regular highway speeds. But it's the fact that, you have oncoming traffic and like head-on collision territory is the problem. But yeah, not to mention there's like 3 accidents Tuesday within the span of 4 hours on the same street near me. Yeah, see, and we have one of those streets too, where there's just like the second snow falls, the second there's a hint of freezing rain, everybody forgets how to use their vehicle. They don't know what those 2 pedals do. They can't figure out what that big circle donut thing does in front of them, and they forget that they're in a giant metal death machine, and everything just goes to crap. So. But yeah, Chaos, yeah, nobody was speeding. Huzzah, Darks lives another day. Yo, Ray Razors. Welcome to chat. It is great to see you back here. But yeah, we live another day. We're not dead. Awesome. Awesome, man. We doing good. It was a pileup, just sleek conditions. Pretty much. Yep. Because there was a car in front of this guy there's this guy that slammed into the back of him, and the guy that hit us slammed into the back of that guy, and there was 2 other vehicles on the road that I think already had an altercation, and one of them probably pulled off onto the road from the shoulder, which caused the first guy to slam on his brakes and get hit. So I genuinely think that was part of the problem. Is the guys on the shoulder, because the thing was, the guy that was in the truck that hit us, he had no other option but to do what he did. There was no other option, because if he went on the right side of the road, he would have smoked pedestrians. He would have absolutely destroyed and killed them, and not to mention 2 other vehicles. And then on the left side, there was nobody there at the time. We were on our way into that spot, obviously, but there was nobody there at the time. And the thing he thought was, like, I just need to hit the thing of least resistance, which is the back of this guy's vehicle. I'm not going to hurt anybody nearly as much if I just hit the back of this vehicle. But by doing so, he slammed his brakes, and that made his vehicle turn. And from having that turn, it glanced him into our lane, which caused the accident. So that we dealt with. Sounds like folks on the east side. Kind of lurking, trying to figure out mods for Hogwarts Legacy. No problem. Do your thing. You mean the one use the killing curse on everybody? Avada Kedavra? Avada Kedavra! But yeah, Thomas, that was the thing. That was what happened. So yesterday we genuinely almost died. Yeah. Now Ray almost died. Y'all almost died. What's going on? What happened to Ray? What happened to you? Was there either a meme in chat? Sad music, Naruto music, sad piano. Yeah. Yeah. Well, dude, legit. Like it was. Yeah. Jokes aside, we almost. There would have not been another stream if we didn't turn the wheel. There would have not been another stream. And if there was another stream, it would have been somebody I know trying to figure out how to make it work and telling everybody. So, yes, I played and I finished it on the PS5, but I just got on PC through Steam. Ah, I see. Oh, yeah, it's on stuff like $10. Oh, that's sick. That's like normally like a $70 game. I always get skeptical when $70 games are like 90% off. You know what I'm saying? I get a little skeptical. So I look at the reviews right away. Remember, she ate that expired M&M. Oh, that's true. She did. That is true. The expired M&M. Dude, this Rudolph costume gonna be crazy. Can you send it to me real quick? I want to see that costume, dude. I want to look at it. I want to see this costume, bro. I'll show it on stream if you want me to show it. I can do that. I want to see it. But yeah, chat, that's what's happening next too. Is we're doing a couple Christmas streams before we leave for Germany. So we're gonna be having Space Marine destroying ho heretics, bro. And then after that, we're going to be doing some Santa and Rudolph Smackdown with some Super Smash Bros. So that's gonna be good. I'm excited for that one too. That's gonna be real fun. It'd be funnier if it had the elf outfit like in the movie. That would be pretty funny too. I might do that next year. I'll get the elf outfit. I'll wear the tights, bro. I would do it. Hey, Dark, what's going on, Bloggany? How are you doing, dude? Sent it? Okay. How is Bloggany? Everybody, can we welcome in Bloggany, please? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah. It's like a onesie. That is gonna go hard, bro. Okay, I can't show this because it does have my name on my Amazon, so I can't show it, but my full name. But yeah, this looks like it'll go hard, bro. That'll go really hard. Bloggany, welcome, buddy. Hold on. And the next 2 weeks is looking worse? Hold on, what? Show that, okay. Okay, hold on, copy image. I'm gonna send it to my other thing here. Okay, chat. This is what final is gonna be getting here. I'll quickly show it on the live here. Hold on, Bloggity. What were you saying, dude? It's been a week, and and the next 2 weeks is looking worse. Are you okay, dude? Are you okay? Okay, so this is what final is getting, bro. This is what final is getting. He's getting this dang outfit, bro. Look at this monstrosity. Does it come with the slippers? About to look fat in that, bro. Hey, yo, we're gonna looking good, man. We're gonna be looking good. It's like a onesie, bro. This is so good. I'm so excited, bro. This is gonna be fantastic. dude. I am fiending at wanting to see you in that. That is gonna be great. I am so excited. Bloggany, I appreciate you. Bloggany, we do appreciate you, man. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, just super busy at work, and it's not letting up until I go on vacation. Kagurumi. I see. Super busy week at work. Well, you know what? It's not that I am not downplaying that at all, but you could have had a near-death experience, bro. I'm just saying. I'm hoping it gets better on your end, bro. But I know that yesterday we dealt with literally looking at death in the face, and that was probably one of the most horrifying things I've ever had happen to me and my wife in the car at the same time. Yeah, it's bad. It was bad. I don't even like talking about it, but we can talk about it. It's not overly whatever. It just, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just glad to be alive. That's it. I am just glad to be alive. That's it. Yeah, those are never fun to deal with. Yep. Nope. Yeah, I could leave it. Don't want it. I could just go life without it. The only near-death experience I want to have is whoa. Trick shot with a rubber band. Did you see that? That was a near rubber band experience. What am I talking about? Anyway, yeah. So, I would never want to deal with that again, ever. Never, ever, forever, ever, never, ever, ever, ever again. So, yeah, that's never fun to deal with. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not great. Don't like it. Yes, sir. Don't like it. No. We are almost at an hour, chat. I definitely, like, there's a part of me that always wants to keep going, but I want to just listen to my body, listen to my mind, and probably call it pretty soon. Oh, hang on. So what we are going to do is we are going to look at see who is live that we're following, which is not a lot of people, actually. So what we are going to do is we are going to go over to a another person's channel. Excuse me. And toss him a raid. Oh, what a week. Let's have a beer. You know what? Cater FM. I don't drink, but I feel that. So we're going to toss them a raid here. I think. That's what we're going to do. Oh, their camera quality goes crazy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to wait till the ad is over first before I toss them a raid. So. Dude, bro, their tags are pee pee poo 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 pee pee. What? That's crazy. Tell me your secrets, wizard. How are you able to do this? That's crazy. Okay, chat. We're gonna raid out on Cater FM. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody for the support, hanging around me today, and understanding, where I'm coming from, because not every community will understand and stuff like that. So that means a lot. Your guys' support is crazy, and I am overjoyed and grateful for you guys doing what you do. Yo, you cool if I start an Among Us game in the server? Yeah, bro, go to gaming and start some Among Us if you want. Go for it. Give the people what they want. Final, if you guys are after the raid or whatever, Final's gonna be hosting some Among Us. Go join him, have some fun there. I might pop into the server, and if he's streaming in the gaming section, I'll come watch for a little bit and I'll come say hi. But I'm gonna spend some time with Sunshine, and we're gonna just kind of relax tonight. So thank you guys. I'm gonna start that raid. Enjoy talking to Cater. Sounds like she's had a week, and sounds like she's cracking a cold one open with the boys. So enjoy. That being said, guys, thank you so much for everything. I will catch you guys on Sunday in the Santa Claus Space Marine stream with Benjamite and potentially somebody else. So that being said, guys, to my stars, I will catch you in the Discord and in the Void. Have a great night and enjoy the raid. We'll see you soon.